You were not hired by the defense in this case, correct?
That is correct.
At the time you did your expert review, Dr. Wolf, and your consultation, you and I had never met.
That's correct.
You did not know who I was.
I did not.
You'd never met Ms. Little.
No.
Mr. Unetti.
No.
Matter of fact, you'd never heard of this case.
That's correct.
In the last 2 weeks, anybody associated with the Commonwealth, who have you spoken to?
In the last 2 weeks, Mr. Brennan, Mr. Lally, Lieutenant Tully.
You were not hired by the defense in this case, correct?
No, we were not.
You were not hired by the Commonwealth in this case.
That's correct. We were not.
How many conversations have you had with Detective Tully?
I would say a handful.
How much is a handful?
I would be speculating, but we'll say 5 to 10.
You were hired by another agency not connected in any way to the defense, is that right?
Correct.
And not connected in any way to the Commonwealth, is that right?
Correct.
So your analysis and your conclusions and your opinions are completely independent of the defense and the Commonwealth in this case.
This Lieutenant Tully, did you have you said you had conversations with him, correct?
Correct.
When was the first conversation? How many? And what are the nature of those conversations?
Sunday morning, he gave me a ride over to the district attorney's office.
When you started your analysis, you didn't know who we were. You did not know who the Commonwealth was.
That's correct.
You'd never heard of the Karen Reed case.
I had not. No, sir.
We asked our expert to review their expert's report to see if he was accurate that the variance means that these times would never arise.
You finalized a report, you and your team, correct?
Correct.
That report is contained in a multi-page document that was submitted following your analysis and your opinions and conclusions, right?
Correct.
So you reached out to Detective Tully before you prepared your May 8th report, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
The defense didn't have anything to do with that, correct?
Correct.
You had never met us, didn't know who we were when you did this.
Correct.
You'd never met Mr. Lally, didn't know who he was when you did this.
Correct.
Who suggested the changes to your presentation?
Mr. Brennan.
Mr. Brennan suggested the changes that you make.
You can't deny the science and the physics as to what would have happened if he was struck by the vehicle. So anything past that, you have to somehow overcome that hurdle, which is very difficult to do.
And then I've looked at Miss Reed's interviews as well.